Welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report. I'm joined by Hofstra softball head coach Larissa Anderson. Thanks for joining us today, Coach.
Pleasure.
Pride had a bit of a tough weekend, falling to College of Charleston. Coach, what are you taking away from this weekend?
Oh, what can I take away? We got to get better. We can't play that way. I'd rather it happen now than a couple weeks from now. It's a little hiccup in the road. Hopefully we can rebound. We got to get work this week at practice. It's an eye-opening experience for them that they can't expect to win every single game, that they have to go out and they have to compete and they have to take the game from our opponent. We can't expect anybody to give us a game.
Talking about this week at practice, now you have a full week to prepare for Drexel. What are you telling the team this week to get them in the right mindset to bounce back and to have a good weekend this weekend?
First, we're going to have good weather all week, so we know we're going to be on our field, which really gives them the comfort. We'll be in a good routine, so that's number one. Number two is getting them to understand that their preparation is leading up to Drexel and then potentially the conference championship. So everything that they've done is preparing them for that moment. They just have to stay disciplined and stay focused on what they need to do and make adjustments during the course of the game. This weekend series at College of Charleston, we didn't make any adjustments. We continue to have the same approach. We were early on the outside pitch, and we didn't stay disciplined. And we're not going to win very many ball games, and we're running out of time here. That they have to understand that their level of focus and their concentration has to stay very, very tuned every single pitch, every single batter, throughout the entire course of the series.
We've talked about Kristen Hallam a lot throughout the season. She's now on an 11-game hitting streak, and she's been solid at shortstop also. What's it like to have her consistency when things might not be going as well?
I'm so proud of her because, she's in a very tough situation. Freshman at shortstop, leading off, but she's so composed and has such unbelievable experience and really doesn't try to do too much. She lets the game come to her. She understands the level of play. She understands the speed and the direction, especially at shortstop, and doesn't try to do too much. And then offensively, she does exactly what is asked of her. She can drop a bunt if she needs to. She has the short game, and then she can also swing away. So she reads the situation. What does she need to do to give her team the best opportunity to win?
Heading into the final week of the regular season, let's just reflect a little bit back on the season as a whole. What do you think has gone well this season, and what's still left to do in these next couple weeks?
It's hard to say, especially coming off such a bitter weekend that I've had, but if you asked me about 5 days ago, I'm very happy with how our pitchers have developed. The maturity that they've carried, they've pitched in some great games. They've really developed over the course of the season, and they're very, very competitive. And I think the sky is very bright for them in their future, in their career here at Hofstra. Our chemistry is outstanding. We've really gelled. They work very, very hard. If you were to look at things on paper, we're very inexperienced because we have a lot of new people in new positions. So being able to compete at the level that we are and all the way through and to have that chemistry with people at new positions is really outstanding. It's just really a testament to how hard they work, how much they love the game, how much time that they're putting in order to give themselves an opportunity to be where we are right now.
And then heading to Drexel this weekend, they're in last place in the standings, but they definitely have some talent, especially with freshman Linda Rush, who's batting very well. What is it going to take to shut her down, and what is it going to take to come back with 3 wins this weekend?
It starts with we can't let one player beat us. So we have to make sure that we pitch very selective to her because we do not want her to beat Hofstra. So that's really where it comes down to, and understanding what pitches we want her to swing at and what we don't want her to swing at. We got to do what we need to do in the batter's box. We have to swing at good pitches, and we have to capitalize when we have runners in scoring position. And we can't run ourselves out of innings. So, we had opportunities against the College of Charleston, and we're making some bonehead base running mistakes where we're running ourselves right out of innings where we could easily put up a crooked number on the scoreboard. So we have to get smarter. We have to play smart, and we have to make sure that we take care of Drexel, pitch by pitch, inning by inning, and then at the end of the day we look up and it's going to be in favor of Hofstra.
The Pride heads to Drexel for the final series of the regular season this weekend. This has been the WB Mason Coaches Report with Hofstra softball head coach Larissa Anderson. Thanks again for joining us, Coach.
My pleasure.